We do begin tonight with major developments here emerging in the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Tonight, the FBI says it has recovered the suspect's DNA from the scene and from the towel around the high-powered rifle found in the woods. Law enforcement sources telling ABC News tonight that the suspect allegedly laid out his attack, tracking Charlie Kirk's schedule and studying a map of that campus. And tonight, we are hearing the first harrowing calls to 911. And the suspected gunman, Tyler Robinson, the FBI says, allegedly sending a chilling message to a friend saying, quote, "I have an opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it." And from Capitol Hill at this hour, Speaker Mike Johnson leading a vigil in Statuary Hall. ABC's chief national correspondent Matt Gupman leading us off again tonight from Utah.
Tonight, law enforcement sources painting a detailed picture of how Charlie Kirk's accused assassin, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, allegedly plotted his attack, saying Robinson tracked Kirk's schedule for days, studying maps of the Utah Valley University campus, and at some point before the shooting, allegedly sending a friend this message.
The suspect wrote a note saying, "I have the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it."
Authorities say Robinson took his shot from the roof of a campus building about 175 yards from where Kirk was speaking, firing as Kirk was answering a question about mass shootings.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
What came next? Sheer panic. And you can see it in these images and hear it in newly released 911 calls.
The Kirk speaker at UVU just got shot in the head.
Okay, what's the address?
UVU.
And what happened?
He's a speaker, famous guy, Speaker Kirk.
Where
he just got shot in the middle of his speech.
Another caller describing a moment of crisis. Kirk whisked off stage.
He got rushed off in an SUV, a black SUV. He got right in the neck, so I don't think he has long.
Okay, did you see did you see it happen?
Yes, I saw everything.
In the chaos, authorities say Robinson slipped away. Cameras capturing a shadowy figure on the roof, then scampering across before dropping to the ground and running off. And tonight, the FBI says they found Robinson's DNA on a screwdriver left on that roof and on a towel wrapped around the rifle they found in the woods nearby. Investigators say Robinson meticulously planned his attack. They say this security video obtained by TMZ shows him arriving on campus before he changed into the familiar outfit seen in those widely circulated photos. Black cap, dark sunglasses, and a shirt with an American eagle on it. This video shows a man matching the suspect's description, appearing to limp. Law enforcement sources telling us he was walking that way because he'd hidden his rifle underneath his clothes. Authorities say that after the shooting, Robinson shared messages with his roommate indicating what he had done. Utah Governor Spencer Cox says that roommate did not have any knowledge of Robinson's plan and was shocked.
His roommate was indeed a boyfriend who is transitioning from male to female. He is cooperating with authorities.
The New York Times reports that after the shooting, the suspect also exchanged messages in a group chat on a messaging app. Several of the group members apparently joking that Robinson resembled the person in those photos. And in a message described by the Times, Robinson responding that the man in the picture was his doppelganger and people were trying to get him in trouble. Tonight, the Washington Post reporting that the day after the shooting, Robinson confessed to friends in an online chat, writing, "Hey guys, I have bad news for you all. It was me at UVU yesterday. I'm sorry for all of this." The next day, Robinson turned himself in, his own father and a family friend driving him to a nearby sheriff's office. How would you characterize the sum total of evidence that you have built against Tyler Robinson?
The evidence is enormous. We are confident that we have the sole shooter responsible for Charlie Kirk's death.
On the right, Kirk now mourned. Vice President J.D. Vance filling in for his slain friend today on the Charlie Kirk Show. And like President Trump, Vance blaming the left for the surge in political violence in our country, ignoring recent attacks against Democrats like the assassination of Minnesota lawmaker Melissa Hortman and her husband, who were shot and killed in their own home just over 3 months ago.
People on the left are much likelier to defend and celebrate political violence. This is not a both sides problem.
The administration tonight vowing revenge. And David, that suspect is now an inmate in that jail behind me, and authorities say that so far he has refused to cooperate. And investigators describe a young man who was deeply immersed in the online video game culture. They say that his family members described him as becoming increasingly political of late and critical of Charlie Kirk. Now the DA plans to formally present murder charges tomorrow, David.
Matt Gutman leading us off here tonight. Matt, thank you.